This is E&M with Ed Neusbit.
Welcome back to E&M, where we give you all the news you never knew you needed. I'm Ed Neusbit. Today, 26,000 runners, one bird of prey, and a man with a funny white hat. But we open in Dubai, where an eagle has flown from the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. The bird had a camera strapped to its back and streamed video of its 829-metre journey to the ground. Apparently it did land safely. Freedom Conservation created the event to bring attention to the plight of the endangered imperial eagle. Next year's event will bring attention to the plight of endangered eagles with cameras strapped to their backs. Pope Francis has hinted that he might soon resign. Popes typically serve a life term, but Francis has revealed he feels that, quote, "My pontificate will be brief, 4 or 5 years." Well, still impressive as far as I'm concerned. The longest I've been able to pontificate about anything is 4 or 5 minutes. Nevertheless, is there a legal precedent for this? And for that answer, we turn now to E&N legal analyst Kimberly Faith. Kimberly, can the Pope resign?
I cannot tell you how it irritates me when the young people of today get too big for their britches and quit.
Well, to be fair, Pope Francis is 78 years old.
Young.
I beg your pardon?
Young. 78 years young. Now, Ed, he took an oath to serve until his dying day, which I would anticipate, given his good health, to be at least a decade away.
Well, there you have it. Not sure if that argument holds up in a court of law.
Oh, honey, you give me a room full of jurors and a coat with big pockets, and I'll get you a conviction.
That's E&N legal analyst Kimberly Faith.
Faith in justice. Faith in Jesus.
Thanks. Turning to sports now, and the ICC Cricket World Cup being held in Australia progressed to the quarter-finals, with India and New Zealand looking like the sides to beat. England, who coincidentally invented the sport and should therefore be brilliant, also proved themselves a side to be beaten. Beaten by Australia, New Zealand, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Meanwhile, in Southern California, the 30th annual Los Angeles Marathon took place on Sunday, with thousands of athletes braving high temperatures over the 26.2-mile course. Kenyans Daniel Limo and Ogle Kimayo won the men's and women's race respectively, but every runner who finishes feels like a winner as they receive one of these. The race was not without controversy, however, as at least one athlete complained, not about the heat, but for being ridiculed throughout the race, especially at water stops. Organisers tell us he simply gave his name as Bob. Well, that's it from us at the E&N News Desk. Join us next time for more of the news you never knew you needed. I'm Ed Neusbit. Cheerio.
And you're clear.
I mean, it's substantial, this. It really is. I mean, at first I thought I'd have to take a sort of a nibble out of it to see if it wasn't chocolate, but it's not chocolate. It's not chocolate at all. Although I do like chocolate.